Right now, as you watch this, your mind might be working in ways that separate you from 95% of the population, and you don't even realize it. Maybe you've been told you think too much, overanalyze everything, or retreat into your own world. You've been told it's a weakness. But what if everything you thought was a flaw is actually a sign of extraordinary intelligence? The real question is this: how much of your brain's potential are you actually using? And what would it mean if you were among the rare few whose minds operate on an entirely different level? In this video, we're uncovering 10 scientifically proven traits that mark the difference between ordinary thinking and genius. Pay attention, because by the end, you might see yourself in a way you never have before. And the final sign: it's so rare, so powerful, that researchers call it the ultimate predictor of genius. Are you ready to discover how extraordinary your mind might really be? Let's dive in. Number 10. You crave alone time. Here's something nobody talks about. You actually prefer being alone. Not because you're antisocial or depressed, but because parties genuinely exhaust you, while quiet evenings at home make you feel like you could conquer the world. And here's where it gets interesting. Neuroscientists have discovered that highly intelligent people need significantly more alone time because their brains are constantly processing complex information at levels that would overwhelm most people. Think about it. Every social situation requires your brain to read facial expressions, interpret tone, decode body language, and follow multiple conversations simultaneously. For someone with an active analytical mind, this isn't just tiring. It's like running a marathon while solving calculus problems. But here's the fascinating part. When you're alone, your brain activates what scientists call the default mode network. This is where the magic happens. Your mind wanders, processes experiences, and makes unexpected connections. Ever notice how your best ideas come in the shower or right before sleep? That's your default mode network working at peak performance. Research from multiple universities confirms that people with higher IQs report feeling significantly happier spending time alone versus constant social interaction. They use solitude for reflection, strategic planning, and creative thinking. So the next time someone asks why you're choosing to stay home, remember you're not being antisocial. You're optimizing your neural networks for peak performance. Moving to number 9, and this one's going to make you feel validated. Your room looks like a hurricane hit it. Number 9. Your room is organized chaos. Your room looks like a hurricane hit it. Clothes scattered everywhere, papers covering your desk, random items in seemingly chaotic piles. But here's the thing, you can find your charger in 3 seconds flat. That's not disorganization, that's genius in action. Researchers at the University of Minnesota conducted a groundbreaking study and found that people working in messy environments generated significantly more creative and innovative ideas than those in spotlessly tidy spaces. But there's an important distinction here. We're not talking about dirty chaos, we're talking about organized chaos. Your brain has created a personal filing system that makes perfect sense to you. While others see mess, you see a 3-dimensional database. Creative minds prioritize ideas over aesthetics because when you're in flow state, your brain refuses to waste precious energy on tidying. It's too busy making connections, solving problems, and generating breakthroughs. Number 8 is going to hit home. You overthink absolutely everything. Number 8. You overthink everything. You overthink absolutely everything. Standing in the cereal aisle for 10 minutes, analyzing nutrition labels, price per ounce, environmental impact, and whether your breakfast choice defines you as a person. Welcome to the Overthinking Club, population every legitimately intelligent person on Earth. And here's what most people don't understand. Overthinking gets a terrible reputation, but it's actually your brain running advanced processing protocols. While others make gut decisions, you're running mental simulations, considering multiple variables, and predicting long-term outcomes. Neuroscience reveals that overthinkers have significantly more active prefrontal cortexes, the area responsible for complex reasoning and strategic planning. You're not indecisive, you're thorough. Yes, decision fatigue is real because your brain uses glucose for all this processing, which is why choosing what to watch on Netflix feels impossible by evening. But here's the upside. Overthinkers learn exponentially better from mistakes because they analyze what went wrong instead of just moving on. That mental replay button, It's making you smarter with every loop. Number 7, and this is a big one. You absolutely hate small talk. Number 7. You hate small talk. You absolutely hate small talk. Someone says it's beautiful weather today, you agree. And then there's that painful, awkward silence. If small talk feels like intellectual torture, you're in excellent company with the world's brightest minds. Intelligent people find small talk frustrating because their brains are wired to crave depth and meaning. While others comfortably discuss surface-level topics, you're already thinking about underlying systems, connections, and implications. Small talk feels like using a Ferrari to deliver pizza. Technically possible, but an absolute waste of potential. Research consistently shows that people with higher intelligence prefer conversations that challenge their thinking or teach them something new. They get measurably more satisfaction and brain activation from discussing ideas and concepts, rather than weather and weekend plans. Your brain operates like a high-performance engine, and small talk is just idling in traffic. Number 6 is something you've probably been criticized for your entire life. You daydream constantly. Number 6. You daydream constantly. You daydream constantly, sitting in a boring meeting, but your mind is somewhere else entirely. Designing time machines, planning acceptance speeches, or solving world problems. That's not attention deficit, that's your brain refusing to waste processing power on mundane tasks. When you daydream, your brain isn't shutting off, it's actually working harder. Mind wandering activates that default mode network again, making memory connections, generating creative ideas, and solving problems in the background. People with highly active default mode networks consistently score higher on both intelligence and creativity assessments. History proves this. Einstein developed the theory of relativity during long walks. J.K. Rowling conceived the entire Harry Potter universe on a delayed train. Your wandering mind is running background simulations, testing scenarios, and preparing you for challenges before they even arise. Number 5 is about your social circle. You have maybe 3 close friends instead of 30 acquaintances, and you genuinely prefer it that way. Number 5. You're picky about friends. You have maybe 3 close friends instead of 30 acquaintances, and you genuinely prefer it that way. Science says this is a direct indicator of above-average intelligence. Intelligent people maintain smaller social circles but develop significantly deeper relationships. This isn't inability to make friends, it's strategic selection, choosing quality over quantity. Research shows that higher IQ individuals report feeling happier with fewer substantial friendships because maintaining relationships requires both emotional and cognitive energy. Intelligent people invest deeply in a few carefully chosen relationships rather than spreading themselves thin across dozens of surface-level connections. They seek friends who challenge their thinking, share genuine interests, or complement their weaknesses. This selectivity is strategic optimization of social energy for maximum emotional and intellectual reward. Number 4 might seem strange, but stay with me. You laugh at your own jokes even when nobody else does. Number 4. You laugh at your own jokes. You laugh at your own jokes even when nobody else does. You crack a joke, silence from the room, but you're still chuckling 5 minutes later. That seemingly awkward moment actually reveals independent thinking and high intelligence. People who laugh at their own jokes demonstrate powerful cognitive traits. First, strong self-confidence without needing external validation. Second, unique perspectives, because seeing humor others miss requires abstract thinking and creativity. Cognitive psychology research confirms that people who maintain their judgment despite social pressure score significantly higher on independent thinking measures. Your self-amusement often comes from seeing connections and meaning layers that flew completely over everyone else's heads. That's not social awkwardness, that's intellectual independence combined with psychological resilience. Number 3, and we're getting close to the big one, you're incurably curious. Number 3, you're incurably curious. You're incurably curious. It's 3 in the morning. You started researching something for work, and now you're 7 Wikipedia pages deep watching deep-sea documentaries and genuinely wondering if octopuses dream. That rabbit hole addiction isn't procrastination, it's genius mode activated. Curiosity is literally fuel for intelligence. When you're curious, your brain releases dopamine. But here's what's remarkable. Curious people don't just learn more, they learn better and retain information longer. Scientists discovered that curious individuals have significantly more active hippocampus regions, your brain's memory formation center. Those midnight Wikipedia spirals. You're training your brain for creative thinking and building unexpected neural connections that will serve you for years. Number 2 is something you probably do without even realizing it. You use sarcasm constantly. Number 2, you use sarcasm constantly. You use sarcasm constantly. Oh great, another meeting that could have been an email. Congratulations, you're flexing serious cognitive muscles. Sarcasm requires incredible mental gymnastics. Your brain must simultaneously understand literal meaning, flip it to its opposite, and read social cues for appropriate timing. This activates multiple brain regions at once: language processing, social cognition, and abstract thinking working in perfect coordination. Research from Harvard and Columbia proves that sarcastic people score significantly higher on creativity tests because sarcasm forces multi-layer thinking across literal, figurative, and social dimensions simultaneously. It's intellectual multitasking at its finest. And now, number 1, the ultimate sign. You notice patterns everywhere that other people completely miss. Number 1, you notice patterns everywhere. You notice patterns everywhere that other people completely miss. Your phone always dies before important calls. You keep running into the same person in random places. While others dismiss these as mere coincidence, your brain is doing something extraordinary. Pattern recognition is one of the single strongest indicators of advanced cognitive ability. Your brain constantly connects dots and analyzes sequences that remain invisible to most people. Studies confirm that intelligent individuals have more active neural networks in pattern detection areas. You're not paranoid or superstitious, you're seeing connections that genuinely exist but are too subtle for most people to detect. Your brain works overtime making sense of the world at a level most people never access. So there you have it. 10 seemingly strange quirks that science confirms are actually markers of exceptional intelligence. Now here's what I want you to do. Count how many of these apply to you and drop that number in the comments right now. If you got 5 or more, you're operating at a cognitive level most people never reach. And if you found this valuable, smash that subscribe button, because we're just getting started exploring the incredible capabilities of your brain. In the next video, we're diving into the dark side of high intelligence that nobody talks about. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. I'll see you there.